Blinn's history changed from a 133-year historical past of educational excellence on April the 28th, 2016, when I met with Executive Vice Chancellor Billy Hamilton and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs Dr. James Hallmark. They came to see me one afternoon following a meeting with the Texas A&M System Board of Regents, where they had unveiled and discussed, I believe for the first time, a new concept called RELIS. It would be a location of approximately 2,000 acres, filled at that moment with dirt roads and potholes and somewhat dated buildings. And they laid out for me a vision that Chancellor John Sharp had shared with the regents. And I hung on to their every word. And I literally had goosebumps as they were talking to me. And they said to me, Dr. Hensley, we know that this is probably not the best time to bring this topic up. We are aware that Blinn, in recent years, has purchased 95 acres in another location in Bryan. And we're also aware that Blinn has been proceeding on design for buildings at that location. And we're also aware that you're about to begin construction. But if you have a few moments, could we talk to you about this concept? And in so doing, see if Blinn College might be interested in perhaps embarking upon a partnership with the Texas A&M University system. I was all in at that moment. They really did not need to say anything else. But we talked for more than an hour, and we talked about not what has been in the past and not so much as what all is going at the moment, but rather we focused on the future for our respective institutions, the future for the Brazos Valley community, the future for economic development, the future for our children and their children and their children after that. And I shared with them after listening, I can't speak for our Board of Trustees, but I will tell you, at this moment, the administration is all in. The answer is yes. Well, I don't know who I surprised more, myself or the two of them. They were stunned. I shared with them that at that point in time, Blinn had already invested approximately $4 million into the new construction. In fact, we had just moved bulldozers onto that property, and we had already moved dirt, cleared trees, and we're getting ready to lay the utilities within the next 2 weeks. And I said, if you will let me talk to my board chair, I will have an answer for you before the day is over. And they said, well, if you say yes, and frankly we're surprised you said yes, but if you said yes, then we are now going to visit in the next day or so with the Commissioner of Higher Education, Raymond Paredes. And we're going to see if we can fast track all of the logistics that you would typically have to go to create a new institution. But I saw this as a future for Blinn College. Blinn is known throughout the state for its academic excellence. We have continually been, year after year, the highest transfer community college in the state. Our natural partner is to A&M. We had partnerships already in existence with our TEAM program, which is a co-enrollment program, and we had recently started an engineering academy, another co-enrollment program with A&M. So for the opportunity for Blinn to embark upon a partnership with the A&M system, I recognized immediately that this was a landmark moment, literally and figuratively. And for Blinn, we would be transitioning into what I think would be the future for the Blinn College District for eternity.